welcome to Emendy's Virtual Open Day. My name is Paul Walker and I am part of the marketing team here at Emendy. Thank you so much for setting aside this time to visit our campus, meet the staff and learn more about game development and design. So we will start with a greeting from our CEO and head of the college, Mr. Martin Willemse. Then a short video showing our facilities, classrooms and more. And then I will hand you over to the academic presentation where we discuss the course, subjects and what you can expect to learn at Emendy. Our students enjoy a rich variety of extra activities, and the college and our marketing coordinator will also tell you a little bit more about the expos and events we host and attend during the year. Next, we will introduce you to HATFIELD and we will also discuss the finances with you after that. And then we will explain all the registration requirements and procedures for the different courses. I know a lot of you have questions for us there. Finally, we conclude with a Q&A, so please hold all your questions till the end of the presentation or feel free to post them in the comments. We'll be answering all your questions while the actual tour is happening, and it's just if you have specific questions afterwards is good because we'll be going through all the information during the actual presentation. Now sit back, relax and welcome to Emendy. I now hand you over to Mr. Martin Willemse, who is the head of the college.
Thank you for that introduction. So here at Emendy, our focus is primarily on the student and their success. Not only do we maintain a high level of educational standards or provide our students with real-world practical knowledge and skills, but we also include essential self-development and life skills, which is required by the multimedia industry. The main goal of our educational programs are focused towards employment, or to start and maintain a unique and sustainable business. Our business philosophy aims to bring out the greatness of each individual, to make an impact not only in the lives of others, but also to live a fulfilled and a happy life. Now, for all the parents and sponsors who are joining us here today, we understand the importance of starting a career, earning a salary, or to become independent and make a living from a career that is born from creative passion. But we also understand your concerns of investing in their education, which is sometimes misinterpreted as a less serious industry. For that reason, we would like to give you our ebook, The Ultimate Multimedia Career Guide. This ebook provides background about the industry, career opportunities, and what to expect when pursuing a career in multimedia. So please stay till the end to receive your copy of this ebook. Sit back and relax while enjoying the rest of the virtual tour, as I will be handing back to our tour guide for the day, who will take you through a virtual campus tour of the facilities. Thank you.
At Emendy, we like to mix passion and play for both music students and our game students. We work hard, but our work is passion. Of course, for those times in between, there's always a place to relax and recharge. We spend plenty of time on the campus, and students take advantage of our campus Wi-Fi and are available to practice in the labs and do their own schoolwork. There's always plenty of resources to help you pursue your particular interests, and our small campus size means the opportunity to get to know your peers and push each other further in your industries. We have an incredible labs and hardware available for you to use here at Emendy. We don't just prepare you with practical skills. Emendy also ensures that you have a strong theoretical foundation and are prepared to work with the competitive music or games industry. You'll learn how to interact, pitch ideas, build a portfolio, and network to strengthen your connections. Our game development lab is situated on its own campus, just a few blocks away, and equipped with everything you need to begin building games. We use programs like Blender, Unity, Photoshop, and Visual Studio, and we learn not only how to make games, but what makes them great, and how to build them from the ground up. We work on Windows PCs, and our lab also has access to peripherals such as drawing tablets, headphones, and game controllers. Our subjects include 3D modeling and animation, contemporary game theory, programming and scripting, game development in Unity, and applied digital arts, giving you well-rounded skills that allow you to create each and every piece of a game, even with no previous experience. Thank you very much for watching this virtual tour.
Thank you so much for introducing everybody to the College Mayberg. I am now handing you guys over to the academic presentation, which will be presented by Mrs. Corey Ekstien.
Hello, my name is Corey, and I'm one of the lecturers here at Emendy, along with Mayberg and Rainier. If you have any questions during this presentation, please feel free to post them in the comments and we will address them later during the Q&A. Our game development program is a one-year intensive higher certificate course, and we are accredited by CAG and SAQA. Because it's only 1 year, we work really hard and really fast. The benefit of this is that you get to jump into the actual workforce sooner and that you'll be used to working at industry pace. The game development industry works off of tight deadlines, so learning how to work fast is definitely a desirable bonus. This program covers everything you need to begin designing and building your own games. I'll cover the specifics of the courses in just a minute, but in addition to practical and technical skills, we also focus on industry preparedness and soft skills like entrepreneurship, public speaking, and networking. Let's talk about the main classes that you'll be taking here. First off, we have game design theory. Contemporary game theory is all about thinking through game ideas and mechanics before you even put them to test in a prototype. We discuss the methodologies that are followed by industry professionals to best refine the creative thought process in order to create interesting and compelling experiences. Essentially, what makes a game playable? What makes people want to play this game? And how can we get them to continue playing it? We also cover all the crucial information that gets compiled into a document that can be used to show to other game developers and publishers that would help get a game idea off the ground. This is known as a game design document, and it serves essentially as your pitch once you start working in the industry. Next, we have 3D modeling and animation. In 3D animation, we cover all the basic knowledge related to everything 3D. We cover best practices for 3D modeling and sculpting, UV unwrapping, and texturing. We also give an in-depth look into rigging the models, as well as teaching the core principles of animation. Additionally, we learn the fundamentals of lighting, color theory, and compositional theory. By the end of our course, our students know how to create characters and environments and everything associated with bringing them to life in the game engine and through video. Then we have visual programming and scripting. In this class, you learn how to write code in the C# programming language, which will enable you to bring your games to life. Coding is the foundation of making interesting games. You will learn the fundamentals of C#, how to write your own game logic, and how to work with game objects within Unity. You will use the programming skills that from this module inside the Unity game engine to create your own game functionality. Problem solving and creative thinking are two of the very important skills that you will gain during this module. Applied Digital Art. This is the course that I teach, and I'm responsible for building up your foundation of art, design, and aesthetics, or in other words, how to make things look pretty, since no one wants to make an ugly game. We start off with some art fundamentals, including drawing, but don't be intimidated, we start from the basics, and we slowly move into using Adobe Photoshop and Illustrator to create some amazing digital art. We cover a whole range of useful things in this class, including everything you need to create 2D game assets and animations, as well as creating concept art, designing beautiful and intuitive UI systems, developing a personal style, and even a bit about branding, marketing, and creating a comprehensive portfolio presentation. After this course, you'll have a grasp on visual and graphic design, and you'll be prepared to either join in with a development team or have all the tools you need to launch yourself as an indie game developer. In GDP 101, that's Game Development in Unity, you will learn how to use the Unity game engine to create 2D and 3D games. The game engine is a super complex piece of software that pulls all of the elements together, that would be your visual and audio assets, 3D models, and all the codes and scripts, to create and build it into a finished game. You will work with the various tools and features available in Unity to set up animations, create vast terrains, add music and sound effects, build levels, and rapidly prototype game ideas. After this module, you will have mastered the Unity game engine and be able to utilize all its features to make your game idea a reality. In addition to the one-year higher curriculum certificate, we also offer a separate short course on Introduction to Game Development, which focuses also on how to use Unity. This program is offered part-time on Saturdays over 12 weeks. It's a great way to get your feet wet and start using the game engine. The Introduction to Game Development course will help you master the complexities of Unity's interface. You will also learn some of the advanced tools and features Unity has to offer. This course will show you how to create 2D and 3D games using pre-built assets, as well as create effects and gameplay, all without any programming. In terms of work after graduation, our program ensures that you are fully prepared to either join the existing game industry or to branch off and develop games independently. Here are some of the game development studios that are currently active in South Africa. You may recognize Free Lives, who produced Broforce and Gorn, as well as Nyawakop, who produced the acclaimed indie game Semblance. The great thing about game design is that there's always work available online, so you even have the opportunity to work with larger studios abroad. To sum it up, making games is such a fun and rewarding experience. We count ourselves so lucky to be in a field where our passion can overlap with our work. At Emendy, we are a close-knit team, and we would love to have you join us. We commonly get asked what students need to know before they start our program. The answer is just a matric or national senior certificate. Of course, a passion for games is essential, and you do need to have some basic problem-solving skills and some visual spatial reasoning, which we test upon application, but there's no need for any prior courses or experience in art, 3D modeling, or coding. You don't need to have used any of the programs that we mentioned before. It's hard to believe that you could get up and running making a game without any previous experience, but that's exactly what we do. If you have a passion for creating games and the worlds, characters, stories, and mechanics that come along with that, then this is the place for you to follow your dreams.
Dude, video games on the core of what they are meant to be fun. So a part of how you learn to make a video game is in a fun and engaging and entertaining way. And you have to have a fun and engaging environment to kind of sort of blossom your ideas, create them, nurture them a little bit. And Emendy really nurtures this creative environment and allows people to grow creatively, as well as more in the traditional studies way of having an understanding of the basic theory, as well as mathematics and everything that you'll need to know for coding and creating your video game, especially if you're studying a creative field. And Emendy, being a design college, has this perfect facility to nurture this environment and create a perfect environment for creative students who want to grow creatively and theoretically. And game design is perfect for people who enjoy playing video games and want to make other people enjoy playing video games and want to make other people kind of enjoy a certain story or tell a story of their own?
Most fun? Every day coming to college is the most fun. Like, I enjoy college so much compared to school. Like, I wake up every morning being excited to get here, to learn more about game development and being able to actually use it and implement it in my daily life, because I do game development on my personal game and the group game every day. So coming here, learning something, going home and using it, it's really fun.
Next, I will be introducing you to Karen, who will be introducing you to Hatfield.
Hi, I'm Karen, PA to the CEO at Emendy. I'd like to introduce you to Hatfield, a suburb in Pretoria. We have a high density of students and student accommodation in our area due to our proximity to the University of Pretoria's main campus. When it comes to parking, there is plenty around Hatfield, with the main sites located on the screen. As a college privilege, our third-year students are permitted to park on campus. There are so many different accommodation options available in Hatfield. Included on the screen are some of these. Generally, accommodation varies from 1,500 Rand if you share a room to 6,500 Rand per month for your own studio apartment. There is a room for everyone, no matter your budget. Eating is not a problem for our students, as they have access to just about every conceivable form of takeaway possible. As you can see, Hatfield caters for every taste and budget, and it's all within walking distance from the campus. For the students' everyday personal care needs, Hatfield PLAZA meets them all, from over-the-counter medication to emergency shampoo supplies to midnight snacks. For each course, there are some textbooks needed that are not supplied as part of the college fees. But we've got you covered in that you have 3 different shops to choose from. And for our artistic students, we have a CNA in Hatfield PLAZA as well as auctioneers. One of the huge advantages of studying at Emendy is that we are so close to the Gautrain station, only 3 blocks or a 10-minute walk away. So traveling to Emendy is not a problem. Also, if you want to stay fit and healthy and get better music, you can join the local Virgin Active, which is located at the Fields. Enjoy time with your friends or perform live at our local watering hole on Plus. You will see everybody there. Then, of course, no student is dressed without wearing the official Emendy gear. Grab your hoodie, t-shirt or beanie, and remember to save all your music and games on the Emendy flash drive. Thank you so much, and we hope to see you soon at Emendy.
Thank you so much, Karen, for showing us a little bit more about Hatfield. Now all of you know where the hype is at, and next we will be covering everything you need to know about our events during the year, and also all the fun activities that our students get involved in.
Hi, I'm Shantae, the Marketing Coordinator at Emendy Multimedia Institute. Today I'll be speaking to you about the exciting events that we have at Emendy. So first of all, we'll be speaking about Rage. Every year at the end of September, Emendy attends Rage Gaming Expo. This is where our students get the opportunity to exhibit their games that they've been working on throughout the year to the general public and possible gaming houses. This is an opportunity for them to gain exposure in the game development world. Our aim at Rage is to connect our students with industry experts. At Rage, we also get the latest industry and event updates so that we can stay on the forefront of game development in South Africa. Secondly, we have Comic-Con. Comic-Con is another expo where our students get the opportunity to exhibit their games and showcase their skills. At the Emendy stand, the general public gets the opportunity to play our students' games and give feedback to them on the playability and the design of their games. Networking is the name of the game at Comic-Con, and so our students get the opportunity to network with others in the gaming industry. Thirdly, we have Emendy Play. At Emendy Play, we invite all the game development houses in South Africa to attend our prestigious showcase evening. Here, we exhibit our students' games and give the industry professionals the opportunity to see what skill level our students are at. At Emendy Play, we also invite the parents and the public to come and see what our students have been up to throughout the year. This event creates great networking for our students and puts them on the path to success. Global Game Jams are international tournaments where professional gamers get together and have the opportunity to build a brand new game based on the announced theme. These are then submitted to the judges within 72-hour time allowance, and a winner is announced at the end. By working alongside experienced and professional game developers, our students get real-world experience.
Hi, I'm Corey. I just completed the game development course here at Emendy, and I wanted to introduce some of the things about my game. This is a solo game that I made this year that is serving as my final project. It's sort of the culmination of everything that we've learned. I called it Hop Along after my little creatures that I made. I wanted some fantasy creatures, but I wanted them to still be kind of cute. So they're kind of these cat, raccoon, squirrel mashups, and the way I modeled them, the only obvious choice for their movement was to do this sort of really squishy bounce animation. So I was inspired by the title of you've got to get these creatures and you've got to get them to hop along and follow you. So I did everything from the ground up, including the coding and all of the assets, which is really pretty fantastic considering at the beginning of the year I had never touched any of these programs. I had never done any coding at all, and this has always been a dream of mine, to be able to suddenly get into 3D worlds so quickly.
I grew up in a small town in Limpopo, so game dev wasn't really one of the things. It's either you work on the mine or you go somewhere to study something else. So I never wanted to work on the mine or the power station. I wanted to study something else. And I also had a passion for games because, growing up I had a PlayStation 2. Me and my brother, we were just slaying it. And, I always wanted to create that, So then when I went to school one day, I saw this expo thing that the school held with all the universities and colleges and everything, doing their thing, showing people this is what we do. And I walked past Emendy's booth, and by then they still had a little tag game dev, but it was mostly music. And I was like, okay, I'm interested in this game dev. So then I went to ask them what it's about. They explained it to me, and I was like, okay, this is really cool. And they had an open day, I think 2 months after that. So I made my parents drive us down, like 3 hours drive, just to come see this open day. And it was amazing. I was, hooked from the first day.
Next, the account administrator, Mashan, will be guiding you through all the steps that you need in order to get all your finances ready for your studies next year.
Hi guys, my name's Mashan. I'm the Accounts Administrator and I'll be helping you with any account related inquiries. I'm going to quickly take you through a few important account related points to explain the various payment options available to you. Our different courses have their own payment options and we provide a variety of payment methods including cash, EFT or monthly debit order. The full-time qualification courses consist of an application fee, a registration fee and the course payment. Whereas our online skills development courses consist of a registration fee and the course payment. To make payment as convenient as possible, we provide the following payment options. We have a once-off course cost option, which if paid before the 25th of December 2020, will give you a 10% discount on the course cost, or a 5% discount when paid before the 25th of January 2021. Our next option is the monthly installments, which is collected by debit order or stop order. With this option, there will of course be a deposit payable before the 31st of January 2021. And the first monthly installment will be due in February 2021. This will be a total of 11 installments finishing at the end of December. As part of the registration process, the person responsible for the course fees will need to complete and sign a course payment contract based on their preferred payment option. The updated course costs are available on our website, which is www.mnd.co.za, under the registration procedures. We will again include all the details related to the course in the brochure, which will be sent to you by email in the following week. If you have any questions, please call MND's office and let us help you reach your dream.
Thank you so much, Michonne. Everybody remember to interact and also leave your thoughts so that we can answer all your questions. And next we'll be going through the application process. I know a lot of you have questions there. So we'll be covering all the different things that we need in order to get your application submitted successfully.
What would be the most memorable part while you were studying at Emendy?
Oh, the most memorable? Probably just all the joking around in class, having fun.
Alright, so just the vibe around your friends and
definitely.
your peers. Okay, so what is the thing you would never ever forget about Emendy? One life lesson it taught you?
Never forget.
Yeah.
Take action.
Take
The
action.
message, yes.
Take action straight. Good, I like it.
Let's go through some quick steps in order for you to apply successfully to be a student at M&D Multimedia Institute. Right, let's start with the application page. So we'll attach this link to the description, and also you can find it at the top here of the website. So if you hover over the apply button, just click on it and then it'll take you through to this page. Right, firstly you'll notice it says please fill in your details, meaning that if you are a parent applying for a student, or if you are a student, fill in the student details here at the top first. Since we know that we will be enrolling for the higher certificate in game design and development, we will then simply choose that from the drop down menu. Remember, there is also the introduction to game development that runs on Saturdays. Select any of those and then simply go to the normal contact details, fill in your contact details. Then it asks for your highest qualification. If you're still in matric, simply select the I am still in grade 12 option, and also a lot of you guys will be receiving your matric certificates soon as well. If you have one, select matric certificate or either any of the above. Then just simply select your nationality and your ID and passport number. Alright, so after you've filled in the student details, there's a simple section here at the bottom that has parent payee details. That just refers to the entity who will be funding your studies. We need to also have their contact details in order to improve your experience and also provide them with any support if they need. Right, so after you've filled in all the fields, go to the apply button there at the bottom and hit the button. After you've clicked on the button, it will take you through to the thank you page, where you will see the next step, and that is simply to send your proof of payment of the application fee to admin@mnd.co.za. Thank you very much, and if you have any questions, remember to contact us and we'll be right at your door. Thank you very much.